If you start to consider the advance in industry and technology of the last century, it's hard to deny our increased activity on Earth. At the very least, uh, our use of fossil fuel, fossil fuel has released more pollutants into the air than before. And what about our use of pesticides, plastics, and our expansions into wildlife habitats? What does this have to do with improving our life and changing our planet? This paper will examine some of the human activities that are doing just that and whether their flawlessness outweighs the damaging they cause to Earth. At first glance, it seemed like the Industrial Revolution would only bring improvement to make our lives easier, such as the vacuum cleaners, the automobile, and the factory assembly. Even if this is true, by the middle of the 20th century, we start to notice some of these advantages. We have the negative effect on our natural environment. Subsequently, the U.S. government established a type of system called Environmental Impact Assessment (EIA) to determine the level of environmental risk in the development and industrial process. This system was developed in the response to public outcry from an environmental movement in the 1960s. Resulting from this is the several government regulations has since put into place. The most crucial points made so far is that it is now widely recognized that human activities is causing environmental damage. Nevertheless, one should accept that industrial and development will likely continue. It is interesting thought that the environmental regulations are forcing us to think differently about how we treat our planet. These points can be made by comparing today's scenic roadway with this of 50 years ago. In retrospect, it is clear that we used to freely litter our highway with rubbish. Today they are nearly rubbish-free. Is it possible that human activities can have the positive impacts on our environment? The answer to this question can be found in several examples, such as saving the American bald eagle, cleaning our waterways, and developing alternative energy sources such as wind and solar power. In view of this fact, this is quite likely that humans do have a damaging effect on Earth. One should, however, not forget that we are capable capable of change. If we can imagine industrial invention, we can imagine between ways of living. Or if you prefer, we can create change without creating damage at the same time. Better yet, we can find natural ways to undo past damage, such as using popular trees to filter pollutants from waterways. When all is said and done, we have one planet. Perhaps it's time to clean out our act, because in the final analysis, if we destroy our home, we destroy ourselves. And remember, you don't have to be a scientist to make a difference. On that count, all you need do is take a bag with you on your next hike and pick up rubbishes all along the way. In this way, little by little, we can each make a small differences. More important than that is together we can have a larger impact. I ask you to do your part to save our planet.